every fighter in the world wants to fight on this stage, including Brooklyn's own Teofimo Lopez, and of course, Sydney, Australia's.
Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves. Good luck.
I'm scared, bro.
Doesn't get much bigger than this. Round one, scheduled for 12, and Teo comes out firing. No love lost between these two. They've been jawing all week.
You know, Kambosos has shown a willingness to fight fire with fire.
In boxing, you're taught not to go looking for the knockout. Just let it unfold by itself. But Teofimo, over-aggressive with it.
And again, Kambosos not going anywhere, though.
Kambosos has eaten 4 right hands and still up on his feet.
Is to get into a firefight with his opponent.
Oh, what a right hand from George Kambosos, and the takeover went down.
That's what happens when you go looking for the knockout. Teofimo just got dropped.
Can you believe this? Lopez said, "I'll catch him," and he just caught him. He went down. Incredible stuff.
He's done. Watch yourself.
Beat on 500 pounds right now, and Lopez not listening to his father.
I don't know how you can have that kind of suggestion after a round almost ended like that.
I'm enjoying the show, man. I mean, that overhand right to the right side of Kambosos, that's what Teofimo needs to do now.
You still feel like Teofimo Lopez hits a lot harder, don't you?
Absolutely. He's the bigger man, the stronger man.
You can see what Kambosos is doing in there. He's trying to time. Lopez comes in a little overly aggressive. He's throwing it, and he's coming close to landing a big one again.
Teofimo fights better with calculated aggression. Kambosos just barely missed a big right hand right there again.
Kambosos again.
Come on, wake up.
Surrender tattooed on his body, an homage to his heritage. And he certainly has not retreated in this fight. Down to 135 pounds. Do you think that'll play a factor as the rounds progress?
Love those body shots by Kambosos right there. Kambosos are looking for the exact same punches. Both of them, everything off the jab, looking for a big right hand.
Oh, and there's a left hand that caught Kambosos. Best punch landed, perhaps, for Lopez.
Tucked in. So even when it looks like they're landing big, it's off the top of the head.
Oh, nice right hand for Lopez, who wishes he had a few more seconds to work with.
Oh, that rocked Kambosos right there.
Unless guys are really adept at switching, guys like Terrence Crawford, I think a little more patience has been shown over these last 2 rounds.
Lopez is having a hard time getting them punches going because every time
38 for Kambosos.
That was a great right hand from Lopez there.
That Teofimo Lopez's dad is going to throw in the towel.
No, Lopez following Kambosos around with no jab right now.
Another stiff jab. Good round for him to bounce back after it was Lopez who had a solid last round. Look at Kambosos go.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You won that round too.
We didn't show the exchange there, but Teofimo Lopez.
We won that too. And maybe he did.
Absolutely, Kambosos.
And now he's more than holding in his own.
Kambosos throwing that check hook anytime Teofimo comes in with that right hand.
Kambosos come in undefeated, but his last 2 wins.
For this to go into the second half of the fight, and it looks like it's going in that direction.
Kambosos as Lopez fires back. Rights and lefts from... Oh, and another overhand right from Kambosos. How does your mentality change?
It changes drastically because everything that you thought was going to happen, what didn't happen?
Just not enough activity from Teofimo, whereas Kambosos is racking up points by throwing the jab and throwing combinations.
So he's catching it. He's caught in between, Teofimo is.
And Lopez is starting to look a little perplexed. Like, what is this guy doing?
As he should. Just brilliant strategy right here by George Kambosos.
Welling over the... Oh, a nice right hand again from Kambosos, who's winding it up. Trying to do that. hand right.
Nice deep breath, okay?
Ram boy ram, George. Ram boy ram.
And there's the right hand by Kambosos, but it's set up by the jab.
That's power. Kambosos, at no point during this fight, has shown any real respect for the power of Lopez.
Yeah, but Lomachenko was a smaller
There's a pretty big difference between
More jabs from Lopez in this round. Oh boy. Bring in undisputed champ Jessica McCaskill. What are you seeing?
Coming out.
undisputed champion like Jessica McCaskill can call.
Loading up for Teofimo Lopez. He's not consistently throwing that jab when he's at this range. He should throw that jab.
Not have to think about him again. Send him back to Australia. Oh, nice uppercut.
George Kambosos, he knows that this man's a real deal.
Good body punch from Lopez. Could be in the midst of one of the biggest upsets of the year. And Chris, I still didn't sense any urgency in the corner of Lopez. And there's Chris Mannix's unofficial scorecard. 4 points ahead
of George Kambosos. I thought he's taken control over these last 4 rounds.
Chris Mannix's scorecard that George Lopez, or excuse me, George Kambosos. Teofimo Lopez told us yesterday in the fighter meetings, he goes, listen, I don't believe anything George Kambosos says. He's just talking himself up. He's overhand right, scores again.
That hurt.
Oh, he's in the zone.
Good body shot on the inside by Teofimo Lopez.
And they swing it.
Go for the body, and it's gonna happen.
And there's that jab, and once again, that right hand.
That's how you do it.
With the bigger and stronger Teofimo Lopez.
Long time, including a stint sparring with Manny Pacquiao, with a lot of confidence that he'll be able to do this.
Let's send it upstairs to former world champion Chris Algieri.
Kambosos is making everything work right now. Teofimo is living his nightmare.
Round 9 scheduled for 12.
And Kambosos did that with Mickey Bay in the States. He did that with Lee Selby across.
Stunning, Sergio.
It really is, and I'm shocked and impressed.
Teofimo Lopez, because
oh, right hand, a game-changing right hand. Kambosos looks up, and now Lopez teeing off.
Chopping right hand there by Kambosos. Can't get hit with those shots. Down to the same side like that. Teofimo's bound to catch him.
Can continue the momentum.
Sergio, this is where Kambosos can't abandon his game plan. He's got to keep throwing punches.
Now, 9 full rounds, and it's getting closer.
86-84 in that last round, the 9th round.
Oh, and is that a knockdown? It is!
It was a chopping right hand that he landed in the past fight, in the past round. He kept dipping to that same side. Kambosos finally caught up to him.
Teofimo Lopez is one of the better finishers.
He kept dipping to that same side. Kambosos
this round.
Let's see how much Kambosos has left. Will he try to go toe-to-toe? Here. Lopez going for the kill.
Hard. You can score a knockout that way.
But the momentum shifted with that right hand. He's throwing that left hook. Every time Teofimo comes in, Kambosos comes with something hard, just like that.
By Teofimo Lopez, an incredible heart from George Kambosos.
With that left hook, just barely missed the chip.
Both men have been down. Counter right. And then a left. Everything's landing now. Oh, and a nice right hand from Kambosos. Just when you think he's out, he gets right back in.
Got a gash there, no question, trickling down the left side of his eye. But so it's been controlled by George Kambosos.
Yes, it has. He's just boxing circles around Lopez. And all with that jab.
Lopez seemingly almost giving this round away. We'll take a look at that cut.
How was that cut caused?
Was it? I would say it was a right hand.
Wide margin. And a right hand lands. Dead yet.
Wow. That's right. Welcome down.
aiming for that bloody eye of Teofimo.
And that cut is still bleeding above the left eye of Teofimo Lopez. The corner tried its best in between. Last year, Teofimo Lopez dug deep. He may have to dig deep to win this round and win this fight against George Kambosos.
The final round, he's got Kambosos up by 1 point.
Picked up the win, or picked up the round. He is now possibly 1 round away.
He looked down and out. He looked. Right hand. Nice combination work from Kambosos.
And Sergio, this is what George Kambosos told us he trained for. That is ready for.
Blood continues to pour out of the cut.
Kambosos is not going anywhere. He already felt the power of Teofimo. He's forgetting the body in this 12th round.
10 seconds left. What a battle. As the takeover.
You have to respect each other.
David Diamante has the scores.
For your winner by split decision and the new lightweight champion of the world, George Ferocious Kambosos.
One of the biggest upsets.
You got, hey, hell of a fighter, but I won tonight, man. Everybody know that. The referee raised my hand. I won tonight. I don't care what anybody says.